Hey everyone! Welcome back to Smart English Talk, your daily English practice.
I'm Emma.
And we are very, very happy to see you again.
Really happy. Every time you press play, it feels like we're meeting friends from all around the world.
Yes, some of you are listening in the morning,
Some at night.
some secretly during work hours.
If you're listening at work, we won't tell anyone.
Your secret is safe with us.
Before we start today's topic, we have a small request.
Yes, if you enjoy learning English in a relaxed, natural way,
Please follow the podcast.
and share it with one friend who is also learning English.
Only one friend. That's all we ask.
Sharing is caring, and caring is positive.
Oh, wow, that was smooth.
Thank you. I practiced that.
All right, now let's talk. Jack, how are you feeling today? Honestly.
Honestly, I feel good.
Just good.
Okay, maybe very good. The weather is nice, I had my coffee, and nothing stressful happened yet.
Yet?
It's still early. The day is young.
That's true. I'm feeling positive today, too.
That's perfect, because today's topic is
How to stay positive.
not fake positive,
Not smile even when everything is terrible positive.
but real positivity.
The kind that helps you survive difficult days.
When someone says, just stay positive, how do you feel?
Sometimes a little annoyed.
Same.
Because when you're stressed or tired, positivity sounds like extra work.
Yes, like another task on your to-do list.
Exactly. Wake up, work, exercise, be positive.
But real positivity is not extra pressure.
It's a mindset.
It's how you talk to yourself.
That's important. How you talk to yourself. Let me ask you something. When something goes wrong, what do you say in your head?
For example,
You forget something important.
oh, I usually say, why am I like this?
See? That's negative self-talk.
True.
A positive version could be, okay, I made a mistake. I'll fix it.
That sounds much calmer.
Positivity doesn't mean pretending the mistake didn't happen.
It means not attacking yourself for it.
Let's imagine a situation. You wake up late.
You miss your bus.
Your phone battery is almost dead.
Your boss sends you a message, we need to talk.
That sentence is scary.
Very scary.
Now, your brain has two choices.
Choice 1, this day is ruined.
Choice 2, this is stressful, but I will handle it step by step.
Same situation.
Different reaction.
And reaction changes experience.
Here's something interesting. Your brain listens to you.
Even when you don't realize it.
If you repeat, nothing ever works for me,
Your brain looks for proof.
but if you repeat, I can learn from this,
Your brain looks for solutions.
so positivity is not magic.
It's mental training.
Let's connect this to learning English.
Yes, because many of our listeners are learning English right now.
If you say, my English is bad,
You feel embarrassed.
you speak less.
You avoid conversations.
You avoid conversations. But if you say, my English is improving,
You speak more.
you take small risks.
You grow faster.
See how mindset changes behavior?
Okay, Emma, let's give practical tips.
Yes, small habits.
Not big life changes.
Habit number 1, notice small wins.
Like what?
Maybe you learned 5 new English words today.
That's a win.
Maybe you stayed calm in a difficult situation.
That's a big win.
Maybe you didn't give up.
That's the biggest win.
Habit number 2, control your language.
How?
Instead of saying, I have to study English,
say,
I get to study English.
that feels different.
One sounds like a burden,
One sounds like an opportunity.
but what about really hard days?
Good question. What if someone fails an exam
Or loses a job?
or feels lonely?
Positivity doesn't mean ignoring pain.
You're allowed to feel sad,
You're allowed to feel disappointed.
but positivity says this is not the end.
It says, this moment does not define my whole life. I want to tell a small story.
I like stories.
2 friends start a business.
Okay,
After 6 months, it fails.
that's tough.
First friend says, I'm not good enough.
And stops trying.
Second friend says, that didn't work. What can I improve?
And tries again.
5 years later,
Guess who succeeds?
the one who stayed positive,
Not because life was easy.
but because mindset was strong. Another important thing is environment.
Oh yes,
If you are always around negative people,
it affects you.
if someone always says this won't work,
Your confidence decreases.
so sometimes staying positive means protecting your energy
That might mean limiting negative conversations,
or choosing inspiring content.
like this podcast.
Nice promotion.
Had to do it.
Before we finish part 1, we have a small challenge.
Yes,
Today, notice one negative sentence you say to yourself,
and change it,
not into something unrealistic.
but something balanced.
For example, I can't do this.
Becomes, this is difficult, but I will try.
That small change builds mental strength.
We will talk about
How to stay positive during failure,
how to deal with negative people.
and how to build daily positivity habits that actually work.
Okay, so we talked about small habits and mindset.
Yes, but now let's go deeper.
Because staying positive when life is easy,
That's simple.
the real test is this.
What happens when you fail?
Let's talk about failure honestly.
Not the motivational poster version.
Real failure.
You study for weeks,
You feel prepared,
you take the exam,
and you fail. That hurts.
it hurts your confidence.
It hurts your ego.
And the first thought is usually,
I'm not smart enough.
exactly.
But here's the important question. Is failure proof that you are not good enough?
Or is it feedback?
That word is powerful. Feedback.
Failure is information,
It tells you what needs improvement.
not who you are.
Why do you think failure feels so heavy?
Because we connect it to identity.
Explain that.
Instead of saying, I failed the test,
We say, I am a failure.
exactly. One event becomes your whole identity.
But that's not logical.
No, it's emotional.
And positivity helps you separate event from identity.
You failed.
But you are not a failure.
Big difference.
Okay, new situation.
Let's hear it.
You start learning English. You're excited. You listen every day.
You practice.
But after 2 months,
You feel tired, you feel slow, you feel stuck.
motivation disappears.
That happens to everyone,
Even confident people?
especially confident people.
Really?
Yes, confidence doesn't mean constant motivation.
So what do we do when motivation disappears?
We replace motivation with discipline,
Ooh, serious word.
not scary discipline.
What kind?
Small daily actions.
Like
Even if you don't feel excited, you still listen for 10 minutes.
You still practice one sentence.
You still show up.
So positivity sometimes means consistency.
Yes, not emotion, action.
Now let's talk about something difficult.
Negative people?
Exactly.
We all know at least one person who always says,
That won't work.
"That's impossible."
You're wasting your time.
How do we stay positive around that energy?
Good question.
First, understand this. Their negativity is about them.
Not about you.
Sometimes people project their fears.
Project,
Yes, they give you their insecurity.
like saying, if I couldn't do it, you can't either.
Exactly. So what's the solution?
Limit exposure.
That sounds serious.
Not cut them off completely.
Just protect your mental space?
Yes, don't discuss your dreams with people who laugh at them.
That's powerful.
Another key to staying positive is routine.
Routine sounds boring,
It sounds boring.
but it creates stability.
Explain that.
When your day has structure, your mind feels safer.
So small habits reduce stress,
Exactly.
like waking up at the same time,
Studying at the same time.
sleeping properly.
Yes, sleep affects positivity more than people realize.
That's true.
When you're tired, everything feels worse.
So positivity also depends on physical health.
Very much. Let's return to gratitude, but not the fake version.
Not, I'm grateful for everything in the universe.
No.
Simple gratitude. For example, you had a stressful day, but you finished it.
You're tired, but you're learning.
You made mistakes.
But you didn't quit.
Gratitude doesn't remove problems.
It balances perspective. Let's practice some positive self-talk sentences for English learners.
Good idea.
Repeat after me. I am improving step by step.
I don't need to be perfect to make progress.
Mistakes are part of learning.
I am more confident than I was last month.
If you repeat sentences like this daily,
Your brain starts believing them.
and belief affects behavior.
Okay, serious question.
Go ahead.
What about real-life problems?
Like what?
Financial stress?
Family problems, health issues. Positivity does not magically remove those.
Then what does it do?
It gives you mental strength to face them.
So positivity is resilience,
Exactly.
not happiness.
Strength. Think about emotions like waves.
Ocean waves?
Yes.
They come and go.
You don't stop the wave, you let it pass. Staying positive means trusting that the wave will pass,
Even strong waves?
especially strong waves.
Let's pause for a second.
Yes,
Think about something that felt impossible in your past,
maybe learning English felt impossible.
but you're listening to this now.
That means you progressed,
You survived previous difficult moments.
and you will survive future ones too. So we've talked about failure,
Negative people,
discipline,
motivation.
but now I want to talk about something deeper.
What's that?
Identity.
Ooh, big word.
Yes, because long-term positivity is not just about daily habits.
It's about how you see yourself.
If you see yourself as a negative person,
You'll notice negative things more often.
if you see yourself as someone who always struggles,
You'll expect struggle.
but what if you slowly start telling yourself,
I am becoming a strong person.
I am someone who doesn't give up easily.
I am learning to handle challenges calmly.
Those sentences start building a new identity.
And identity drives behavior.
Exactly. Okay, practical question.
Go ahead.
What if today was terrible? You were stressed.
You argued with someone.
You didn't study.
You feel guilty. How do you reset?
First, stop attacking yourself.
That's hard.
Yes, but necessary.
So, no, I'm useless?
No,
No, I ruin everything?
definitely not.
Then what?
Say this instead. Today was not my best day. Tomorrow is a new opportunity.
Simple. Powerful. So positivity means not carrying yesterday's mistakes into tomorrow.
Exactly. Let's talk about mornings.
Ah, yes. Dangerous time.
The first 5 minutes after you wake up are important
Because your brain is quiet.
and vulnerable.
So what should we do?
Before touching your phone,
Before checking messages
take one deep breath.
and,
Choose one sentence for the day.
like,
Today, I will stay calm.
or, today I will try my best.
Or, today I will focus on progress, not perfection.
That sounds peaceful.
It sets direction.
You know something interesting?
What?
We've been talking about positivity.
And we've been practicing English at the same time.
Yes.
Because the words you choose in English also shape your mindset.
For example, instead of saying, I can't speak fluently,
Say, I'm still building fluency.
instead of, I'm afraid of mistakes,
Say, I'm learning through mistakes.
small changes.
Big impact.
Sometimes we forget something important.
What's that?
We are all works in progress.
We are all works in progress.
Nobody has everything figured out.
Even confident people feel insecure sometimes.
Even successful people fail.
Even positive people have bad days.
The difference is,
They don't stay in the bad day forever.
exactly. Let's summarize how to build real long-term positivity.
Number 1, watch your self-talk.
Number 2, separate failure from identity.
Number 3, build small daily habits.
Number 4, protect your environment.
Number 5, reset quickly after bad days.
And number 6, choose progress over perfection.
That's a strong list.
Very strong. Can I say something personal?
Of course.
I think staying positive is an act of courage.
Why?
Because negativity is easy.
That's true.
Complaining is easy.
Blaming is easy.
Giving up is easy.
But choosing to try again?
That's brave.
Choosing to believe in yourself?
Also brave.
Choosing to continue learning English even when it feels slow?
Very brave.
Before we finish, we have one last challenge for you.
Yes.
Tonight, before you sleep,
Think about one thing you handled well today.
it can be small.
Very small. Maybe you stayed calm.
Maybe you studied for 10 minutes.
Maybe you didn't give up.
That counts.
Positivity grows when you notice strength.
If this episode helped you even a little,
Share it with someone who needs encouragement.
and keep listening,
Keep practicing. Keep growing.
because positivity is not about being perfect.
It's about being persistent.
And we believe in you.